Hello and welcome back to The Offer. I'm Paul, and each week I meet with wonderful people and we make up an entirely improvised story just for you. We don't know what's going to happen, and it'll never happen again until you listen to it. So, this is The Offer, where we make up original stories. This week, I'm very excited to be joined by my co-producer, Cesar, and our dear friend, Julien, all the way from France, and we're going to meet him in just a second. So, please make sure you subscribed if you haven't, and here we go. We're getting into The Offer. Here we go. Hello. Welcome to The Offer, everybody. It's so excited to be here with you. So with me today, I have Cesar. Hello, Cesar. How you doing?
Greetings from the land of smiles.
The land of smiles. A smile that is frozen in place as the country is in, its version of lockdown or whatever. It's out of lockdown. Yeah. Who knows? Put that Vaseline on those teeth. You gotta stay free. Okay. And drum roll, please. We're very excited to have joining us for the first time, Julien. Hello, Julien. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hello.
Julien, so you're in France right now, right? Where in France? Just so I don't miss
I'm in the beautiful capital, Paris.
Wow.
And yes, it's been a nice ride for the last year I've been here. Well, cool. Except for the thing that we were not talking about. And but yeah, I'm very happy to be in Paris. Yes.
Yeah. So, what's a typical day in your what are you doing in a typical day? Tell me a little bit about your life in Paris.
Well, that's a very good question because there is no such thing as a typical day when you're a freelance actor. But I do teach classes, and these are pretty regular, mostly in the evenings. And then the rest of the time, I write a lot with my friends. So usually we do it online. It's easier, and I go check out the latest shows and the latest plays. So I go to the theater a lot. I go to the cinema a lot. I sometimes go to auditions, and the rest of the time I'm working on self-branding, right? So just trying to get auditions and trying to get good word, and that's a typical week, I would say.
Now that's really interesting. How does the process of writing online with your friends, how does it work?
Oh, it's very simple. We set up a shared Google Doc, and then so we're both on the same document at the same time, and we have a Skype or Zoom or whatever system we want running at the same time, so we can see in live, when someone writes something, and either it's a dialogue, so it's easy. We assume a part, or it's anything goes. It is. I've been lucky to reunite with a very old friend, and our minds have been syncing quite well. So we have a show. We are working on the final version before we actually start selling it. So stay tuned. Well, it's in French, but maybe there'll be an English version at some point. Who knows?
Maybe. Yeah, cool. I'm really interested by that, like this old friend that you reunited with and you're still in sync. Why do you think you guys were able to like come back to that place of being in sync rather than having like drifted apart? What was it that brought you guys together and you were able to line up and create together so well?
I think we met when we were in acting school 20 years ago, and we are that kind of people who just very faithful in friendship. And once we kind of like synced back then, and we never lost touch. And we spent a lot of time writing letters. Actually, we started out when I left and you went to Paris, I went to England. We didn't like email so much, so we just write it proper fucking letters, and sharing our thoughts, sharing our journeys, and sharing our lives. And so it's just a beautiful friendship. We didn't do it every year so often, but we kind of drifted apart, especially when we were in relationships and stuff. Then it started to drift apart a little bit, but then we just used emails the second half. So we were always in touch, and whenever I would go back to France, we would see each other and catch up, and it always felt like we were together. Yeah, so it was very easy to sync over the writing. I guess we have similar minds, the way we see things. Yes, so
cool.
We understand each other.
Well, I think I would like.
I like that idea.
I do too.
I
Cesar,
found an idea.
go ahead.
Okay, you go.
No, you go. You go. Tell me yours.
I always pick the offers. You go.
I love the sending of letters, right? Like this insistence of sending letters, and the letters being, and this friendship coming from this long process of sending slow things back and forth, like needing that pace of sending letters, and this is what brought the friendship together. So if possible, I'd like to do something.
Can you put that into offer form?
Yeah, so the offer is a friendship through letters, I guess. A friendship through letters.
All right.
We accept?
Friendship
All right.
through letters.
Let's do it.
Got it.
Dear Ferdinand, I'm just so eager to see you again. After the war broke out between our countries, we haven't been able to meet, and I feel my heart bleeding for you. Love, Archibald.
Dear Archibald, I received your letter this morning. It was bringing me tears of joy. To know that you are safe and sound in spite of the troubles we're going through makes my heart at peace. I have saved a little thing for you. I hope you'll like it. I don't have much time nor money for paper and ink, but here is what I have for you. Love, Ferdinand.
Richard, come here.
Yeah. Hi.
Come here.
Hey, Archibald. Hi. What's this? What?
I just got a letter from Ferdinand.
And there's something attached to it. Do you want to open that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I called you, because I'm really nervous. I just you open it for me.
Okay. All right. Sure. All right. I'll just throw me the knife. Okay. Thanks. All right. It's a stone. Here. What does this stone mean to you? Why would he send you a rock? It's a nice paperweight.
It means everything to me.
Okay. Well, I'm. Well, take a seat. You're shaking. You're shaking. Sit down. Take a deep breath. Wow. It's a beautiful rock. It seems to sparkle. Yeah.
It is. When we were together, we went to college together. They took this stone out of one of his kidneys.
That's huge. That's
and I was the only. Yes, it's a huge. It's a big fucker. And I was the only person that went, to see him in the hospital, and our relationship flourished from that point on.
That's beautiful. Also, maybe put it in a plastic bag or something. It's kind of a lot. This just having a kidney stone floating around the house. I don't think our roommates will like that very much.
Ferdinand is an incredibly strong man. He could carry this into one of his kidneys. Do you understand how important he is?
Okay, so he's that important to you. So why are you? What are we doing then, huh? Why aren't you with him? What's going on?
The war, motherfucker.
That's just an excuse. Come on, we could secret you across the border. I offered to do that weeks ago.
Let's do it.
Great.
We have to do it tonight.
That evening, under a full moon, walking across a barren wasteland, two figures, Archibald one of them, come up to a man at a campground, holding a banjo. Hey, are you old man Jenkins?
Ding 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 ding. Yeah, it's me. What's the password?
Pumpernickel.
What's the password?
Pumpernickel.
Yeah, I just like the word so much I make people repeat it.
I think you're losing your hearing. So.
Hey, I'm playing the banjo. My hearing's perfect.
Okay. I didn't mean to offend you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, try not to offend our guide,
All right.
Archibald. Come on. Old man Jenkins, we need to get...
I'm sorry, just so nervous.
We need to get this man across the border. He is a dear friend of his needs him. They have been... I can't stand how much he talks about him. We need to get him to his friend. He doesn't belong here in the war. The other friend would just perish if he didn't have Archibald. So we need to get Archibald to see his friend Ferdinand. Can you get us across the border?
Archibald, can you get your friend to stop talking? I don't care about your sissy stories. I know you're here to get over the border. Why do you think I have a fucking banjo and a password? Right?
That's self-explanatory.
Exactly. I'm gonna beat your head with my banjo if you don't stop talking. I don't care about you.
Richard,
all right?
Shut the fuck up. We have money.
Good. All right, let me see it. That's good. All right, fine. So what you have to do is go under the covers here, under the bushes, all right? Wait for the light.
Yes.
And when I show you the light, just run for it. Just run for it, right? Don't ever look back. It's like that old Greek tale. Don't ever look back.
Oh, you're Mr. Jenkins. You're scaring me.
Yeah, that's my purpose, to scare you, because it's fucking scary out there.
Okay.
It's no man's land.
You did a great job. All right.
All right, go hide now. Go hide.
Okay, I'll go.
Okay, but I'll come with you. I'll hide in the bush, and I'll wait with you. Okay. All right, Archibald. So whatever you do, don't look back. That's what he said. And I'm not going to come with you.
Richard, you really have to stop talking so much. You almost got us killed.
How was I supposed to know? He said he couldn't hear all that well, so I was trying to be...
His banjo had blood stains.
Yeah, there were a couple of graves, I think, over there in the corner. He's a scary, scary man, but, this is what you got to do in these times. The times are rough. So...
You said he was an old friend of your family.
I mean, he is. He's gotten really intense as he's gotten older. He was not like that before.
Well, I feel the war is bringing the worst out of everyone.
Probably. I mean, that's what war does.
In the distance, Jenkins is showing the light, signaling to the men that they need to run for their lives.
Go!
Let's go!
I don't need to go. Okay, all right, I'll come with. I don't... Run. Don't look back. Don't look back.
Meanwhile, standing on top of a tower, two guards are talking to each other. Do those two guys run across the border?
Yeah. What do you think, I'm blind?
Kevin, everything is about you, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
What I was gonna say, Kevin, if that's your real name.
Yes, Bernard. If that's your real name.
I hate it that they put us together in guard duty.
You know what? You're right. That's the only thing we agree about. I hate it too. I don't even like that pipe I'm smoking. It's terrible.
You know what? I don't even like the fucking gun I'm holding.
Attention! What in the name of our great king who has been recently deposed are you two doing?
Glory to the king, sir!
Yes.
Glory to the king.
Sorry,
sir.
I couldn't quite hear that.
Kevin, come on.
Glory to the king, sir.
Do you want to explain to me why your guns are on the ground and there are people running across the border?
Butter in my fingers, sir.
There's what on your fingers? I'm sorry, you're gonna have to speak like a man to me.
I think he said there's butter on his finger, because that's the only thing we can eat.
Yes.
I will personally see to it that you are forever shamed for this. I will have you dishonorably discharged unless you go capture those two and bring them back. And
Sir, yes, sir.
Goodbye. You have 24 hours.
What? Why is there a time limit? Sir, please don't go.
No.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I think we just run for it. We just run for it.
Do you think so?
Well, we're the only guards on duty, so if we run for it...
Yeah, there's no guards to stop us. You know, Kevin?
Yes?
You're way smarter than I thought you were.
Yeah. Well, I find I care for you, and I try to cover for you, so... Let's do this.
Let's do it, Kevin. Together.
All right. Meanwhile, Richard and Archibald finally reached the other side of no man's land.
Wow, I have not run that hard in a long time. Archibald, look, I think I see over there. Okay, come on.
All right. I just really need to take a breather.
Okay, good. Here, let's sit down on the bank of this stream here. Let's just take a little break. I think tree cover looks good. I think we're safe. Yeah, nobody can see us. Yeah, okay. Whew. Okay. Oh man. So now, do you know where we're going now, or did you get a map or anything with that rock, or?
Well, not really, but Ferdinand lives right across the border, so
That's
we should be able to reach the city of Glundenburg, where he lives.
Okay.
And just ask around. I mean, he's a famous poet. Everyone must know about him.
Great. I'm really excited to meet him. I wasn't even intending to come on this journey, but I think we left a bad place, so I'm happy.
Oh yes, I the post kings and stuff. That's a scary country.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Kevin and Bernard, trying to go through no man's land, did a rookie mistake and looked back. Oh no!
You're blind!
No.
You're blind! I thought it was metaphorically, but you actually lost your sight.
Attention!
Sir!
So,
we can't see you, sir.
You thought you can hear me. I can see you because I don't look back. I'm wearing shades. I'm fine. You thought you could run away from me. You thought you could escape your post, huh? Well.
No, we were just going to look for that gay couple that run across the border.
Oh.
Sir.
Oh, I see. Well, in that case.
How were you expecting us to chase after them?
I thought maybe you'd take the vehicle that's assigned to your unit.
I knew it.
We have a vehicle?
Of course. I drove it out here. You can have the keys. Here you go. There. Toss them to you.
We're blind.
Oh.
We're blind.
It's a self-driving car. Just tell it to get you to the city across the border, and you'll find those perps. You'll have to ask around though.
So they finally developed this self-driving car, or King Elon Musk did great this time.
All praise Elon Musk.
Hey,
all
sir,
praise.
You have a question?
Praise Elon Musk.
Kevin?
Sir, just to clarify, so we can actually go over
yeah.
with this car and be fine with it?
You are officers of the law. What? You thought you had to flee across the field? Well, I can't believe we hire people like you. What, Kevin? What did you do before you worked for Border Control?
I just knitted sweaters.
Times are.
What about you, Bernard?
What did
you do before Border Control?
Pastry chef?
Oh, I'm working with a bunch of knitters and pastry chefs. What kind of country is this? We're never going to hold it together. All right, get in that car, tell it to take you across the border, and you bring them back. All right, I'm going to walk backwards now across this border. Goodbye.
That's very professional of you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Kevin, can you drive?
I'll try and work it out so the car drives us there. Okay, don't you worry, Bernard. I got this.
Thank you, Kevin.
When we return to Border Crossings, working on the title exactly.
Smithereens.
Border Crossing Smithereens. We're still working on the title. When we return, Will the dear friends be reunited, or will they be captured by these blind pastry chefs and knitting sweaters? Who knows? We certainly
Will
don't.
love triumph over everything.
We'll love triumph over everything. Find out on Act 2 of The Offer, right after this word from our sponsors.
Elizabeth, it is quite hot here in the countryside, and I would like to know what you think about it.
Jack Peter, yes, I also agree that it is a little bit too hot for our temperament, and I would gladly find a spot of shade if you fancy such a thing.
Oh, I would rather fancy such a thing in numerous amounts, but there is no tree.
Are you finding the trees have all run away from you and you've cut them all down?
Constantly.
Well, we have here trees to plant. Plant these trees and sit under them as they grow.
Trees to plant.
For turning a new leaf.
For turning a new leaf. They'll grow up in 15 minutes. Careful, though, they might catch you. Genetically modified trees to plant. All the shade, only a few of the risks.
All the time.
All the time. Trees to plant.
Trees to plant.
Hey there, thank you so much for listening to this episode of The Offer. I hope you're enjoying it. If you haven't already, please make sure you're subscribed, and if you can, leave a review in however you get your podcasts. Reviews really help us get the word out there. Most importantly, though, please just tell somebody you know who might be interested in Improvised Podcast about The Offer. We've got lots of really great, exciting content coming up. Next week, in fact, is going to be with Kurt Mabry, founder of ZMACK Improv. Really so much fun. We've got other kinds of ways where you can get to know our guests more, so just make sure you subscribe so you never miss an episode of The Offer. Okay, that's all from me begging for you to subscribe. Back to Border Crossings.
Welcome back. When we last left Border Crossing Smithereens, we had friends on a journey to find one another in a war-torn land, people sent to reclaim them, and a mysterious stone in the mix somewhere and other things. Let's see the thrilling conclusion of Border Crossings Smithereens. Here we go.
In his old wooden house, near the petrol lamp, Ferdinand is gazing at the stars, thinking about his friend and munching on a rotten apple. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Sighing is hard work. But when it's about you, my friend, I sigh more.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, is that
It brings me pain.
Is that your new poem? Is that your new poem?
Oh, come on, you little fan of little value. I told you, it's nighttime. I don't publish poems at nighttime. It's just for myself. Can you just leave me alone? This
Oh my
fainting
god,
is one of the-
he's yelling at you. Oh my god, I can't believe he's yelling at you. You're so lucky. It's so poetic. It'll imprint my soul.
Oh, just a second.
Oh god.
Is that a shotgun?
Run away!
Nighttime killing of fans bring me sadness. Brings me joy.
Meanwhile, in the city center of the capital of Glumensburg, Glumens City. Have you seen my friend? Hello, sir. Please stop. You must pay attention to us, Richard. Sir, please. I want to ask you just a little question.
What? Huh?
You look like a fan of poetry.
Poetry moves me to my very soul.
Do you know Ferdinand Legrand?
Yeah, me and everybody else here. I know. Yeah, what about him? Yeah, he's a beautiful poet.
They know Richard. He knows him.
Well, I mean, I don't know him personally. If anybody who gets near him, he shoots with a shotgun. He's got immunity from prosecution because he's a hello to the state.
Well, yes, that's how famous he is.
I don't have a death wish. Do you think I have a death wish? Do I look like someone who has a death wish? I love life. I love it. I love it so much. I love the kingdom of Bloomingdale.
Let's imagine we had a death wish. Where would we have to go to meet him so he can shoot at us?
He has a hut over that way yonder. It's just over the beautifully cresting hill and below the river. He writes about it in this poem here. Here, go ahead. You want to read the poem? The poem's a map.
So Ferdinand.
We should go. We should go,
Thank
Archibald.
you, sir.
We got to go right now.
Yes, let's do it. Now. Let's do it now. I can't wait. You have the stone, right? In your pocket. You still have it, right?
I was supposed to bring the stone?
Richard?
Meanwhile, Kevin and Bernard in the blind in a self-driving car are reaching the city of Glooming's City, and here they are trying to find their way around. Oh, Bernard, the car stopped. It won't go any further. Maybe it's run out of fuel. I don't know.
I'm out of fuel. Please get out
I
now.
have no. Oh, it talks.
Where's the repeat button? I didn't quite get that.
I'm out of fuel. Please get out now. Good luck, you losers.
Oh, it was programmed by the king himself. God rest his souls. He had plenty.
The car seems to know us so well.
Yes, it's. Okay, let's we can
get out.
probably. We can probably touch our way there.
The car immediately
Touchy,
reverses
touchy,
and drives
touchy.
away.
Did the car just leave?
Without us?
It did have more fuel.
That lying piece of shit.
I guess the car had a strong personality, like our king.
God bless his multiple souls.
God bless his spirit in the car.
Hey, who are you saying God bless to?
Kevin,
Who are you saying God bless to? What do you two want, huh? Welcome to Gloomingdale's. Could I ask if you support poetry or Elon Musk? Please answer honestly from the depths of your very soul.
Poetry.
I love it. I love that you said it together. You're beautiful. You move me to my very soul. Here are your entry documents. Okay. Welcome to Gloomingdale's. You're not allowed to smile, but you must swoon, every evening around 7 o'clock, okay? Around when the sun sets, you must
All right.
swoon. We all swoon.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Great.
Kevin.
Yes,
They
Bernard.
use weird words here. I don't understand half of them.
Me neither. Just nod, like we did in literature class when we were smaller.
Yes. Before it was banned.
Yes. Just nod. Okay. All right. Okay. let me feel my way to somewhere. I don't know. I'm sure.
I'll try to follow you.
Yes. Just to touch my back and yes. Just
Alright.
give me your hand. There we go.
Yes.
There we go.
Let's go.
Meanwhile, Old Man Jenkins has worked his way through no man's land on a quest of his own.
That's a real classic, Jenkins. You're getting better and better.
Thank you very much. It's been a long time since I really want to cross this over myself. You know, I keep sending people over there, but I think deep down, deep down, it was a desire of mine since the beginning, and I didn't have the courage to do it myself.
He said, holding up the stone that Richard had dropped.
I picked up the stone and reminded me of someone, and it's a long story, but I think I have to find the original owner of that stone.
Well, Jenkins, this is as far as I'll go with you. From now on, you're on your own.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much. I'll just go now with my stone and my
Godspeed.
banjo.
And remember, don't look back.
I won't, ever. I'm not stupid.
At the border crossing, Old Man Jenkins arrives to the Gloomingdale's entry point. Hello, welcome to Gloomingdale's. Can I just ask, do you support poetry or Elon Musk?
Ding, 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 ding. I bring music to your poetry.
I love the arts. The arts are amazing. Okay, great. Here's your entry pass. We have an open mic every night, 8 o'clock, all over the city, everywhere. Every mic is open. So, yeah, you're welcome to all of that. Welcome so much. Thank you for coming to the Kingdom of Gloomingdale's.
And thank you so much, sir. Ding, 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 ding.
That evening, at the front door of Ferdinand's shack, someone knocks at the door. Oh my god, Richard, I'm so excited.
You know, he might have changed. Just stay calm. You know, you gotta not put too much pressure. I really hope we can stay with him, because if they find out about us, we're in deep trouble, because I don't ever want to go to
Shut up, Richard.
Okay.
Thank you. That's a long door.
Gotta fix that door. Oh my god!
Ferdinand,
Archibald, you're here.
I am.
My heart feels like it's bumping out of my chest.
We'll never be apart ever again, Ferdinand.
Wait a minute. Who is this?
Hi, I'm Richard. Hi, nice to meet you.
He's just a friend. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm
Just a friend?
I support him a lot. We live together. We've been together for a while.
Richard! Don't mention
Oh, Archibald, my heart bumps back into my chest.
No, wait! I can explain. I brought the stone, but like not really. Richard lost it, but I meant to. And
You lost a stone?
what? Richard lost the stone.
Why did you give the stone to Richard? You trusted Richard with my stone.
Okay.
I agree with you on that
You're
one.
being dramatic now.
But that's my job.
You're so good at it.
Archibald, I'm sorry. You'll have to choose between Richard and me and find
You!
the stone. Otherwise,
Oh, the
okay,
stone. Yes.
that was easy. All right. Okay.
You just
um,
what? So what? What am I? I'm not. What? Huh? You just threw me out.
Richard, wait a second. I thought we're just roommates, Richard. I didn't know you felt this way about me.
I didn't do a good job communicating, I guess, but I've loved you from the minute I saw you. So I've never expressed
oh my god!
such a poetic
This is
idea.
like my last poem. This is this love story that has too many people
The one
in
you
it.
never got to finish.
Yes, and now I know how to finish.
Oh my god! Whoa!
Richard, I'm sorry.
Ah! Wow.
Richard!
Poetic.
This is what we call the passion crime.
I think this is just plain murder.
Murder for your love.
Yes, okay. I mean, we're in Gloomsburg. They'll probably fly here.
Remember, I'm free from prosecution.
Oh, how? Wow, you're right.
Ferdinand takes out a
Okay,
phone and calls up a friend in law enforcement. Hey, Ferdinand, you got another body for me? Got another fan?
Yes, the usual. Come pick it up quick, please.
Okay. Could you describe it quickly in a poetic way, just so that I feel bubbly about throwing it in the river?
Oh, yes, obviously. Let me think about a few words. He's a talkative piece of shit.
Oh, you have such a good turn of phrase. All right, I'll be right there.
Meanwhile, Kevin and Bernard arrive near the hut by a stroke of luck.
Kevin, I think you're getting really good at blind walking.
Yeah, I'm feeling all sorts of things. I mean, with my hands.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm getting the when you're blind but you can see with your ears, that thing.
Yeah.
I start to feel it.
Yeah, me too. This blindness has opened my mind somehow. I feel like I'm more empowered now.
Wait a
strange.
second, Kevin. That sounded like really poetic.
Oh,
That's illegal. You know that.
Well, not here. It isn't.
Well, yeah. You're right.
I think.
Wait a second. Do you hear that?
Yes, I hear it.
It's coming from behind that.
Oh, it's like a door, a very long door.
Let's get in.
Yes, let's get in. Let's creep in.
Bernard and Kevin get inside the shack, but they can feel the signs that no one had lived in that place in many, many years. It's all dusty and dark, and there's shit all over the place. Metaphorical shit, not actual shit.
Meanwhile, Old Man Jenkins reaches Ferdinand's house.
You hear that? You hear Kevin? You hear that? There's a banjo. The sound of a banjo coming from outside the house.
You guy, Kevin and Bernard, I know who you are. You were the guards that I was trying to sneak past people all this time. I recognize your stupidity.
Yeah, that's our characteristic. Our main characteristic.
Now, what have you got to say to redeem yourself before I whack you off with my banjo?
I like the sound of your banjo.
Good answer. You may go on living.
Thank you. Old Man Jenkins disappears down the horizon.
Dropping the stone as he does so.
Kevin?
Bernard, I feel a stone. This is huge.
Wait a second. This stone sounds very familiar. Feels very familiar.
It does sound familiar too if you shake it.
It does sound familiar too if you think about it.
Listen, there is something inside of it.
What could it be?
Let's crack it open. Let's find something to crack it upon. Here's a body here. It's dead.
Ooh. And
the
it
skull
smells.
will do. Yes,
Oof.
the skull will do. I'll just crack it open on the top of the skull. The stone opens and reveals a blindingly beautiful object. Let me. What is this?
Let me feel it.
Yes, go for it, Bernard. Tell me what you think it is.
It feels smooth and oddly warm.
It's beautiful. It brings joy to my heart.
Yes, joy to my heart.
I know what it is. It's King Elon's jewel.
The lost jewel of...
Yes, the reason they went into that war.
Oh my god. I can't believe we've been carrying it for all this time. Or Old Man Jenkins was carrying it.
We can stop the war.
We can stop the war.
At this moment, Ferdinand and Archibald appear. Archibald.
Ferdinand.
What are these two guys doing in my living room?
I don't know, Ferdinand. It's so nasty in here. You didn't even bother to bury poor old Richard's body. This place is nasty. These guys are...
Well, I was caught up in... I was caught up in my poetry all these years writing to you and never bothered to...
I know.
To clean up.
I know, it's like... Let's get back to the blind guys. It seems like
Yes.
that's a more pressing matter at the moment.
Look what they have. Isn't my stone is it my stone that's broke up into many pieces? This is
What?
This is a stone I give to you. This is a stone
Yes,
put
I know,
in,
your
in
kidney stone.
Yes.
Oh, no.
What's inside? It's a jewel?
Is there a jewel? There's
Oh
a
my God.
jewel inside your kidney stone?
This all comes back to me, Archibald. This is all coming back to me. They made me swallow something when I was little boy, and this is what happened. This is what caused the kidney stone.
Oh my God! Do you mean? I mean, when you were studying poetry in the castle?
Yes. Yes.
Kevin and Bernard are trying to stay as still as possible, thinking they wouldn't be seen if they're quiet and still.
You know, Bernard, when you think you're invisible, people might not see you.
That's a very good point.
So let's just keep doing nothing.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I know. I'll knit a sweater.
I'll make a cake.
Meanwhile,
Yes.
Ferdinand reaches for his shotgun.
I'm not sure who these two guys are, but I have a strong feeling of getting rid of them. Archibald, what do you
Outside,
think?
the car pulls up, the self-driving car. A door of it opens, and a voice cries out from inside of it. You have all misunderstood Mr. Musk's plan.
Everyone turns out to the car. The car emits a dramatic pause before explaining further.
These two nations were never supposed to be separate. They must both have beauty, and they must both have laws. You cannot murder indiscriminately in the name of love, and you should have the option to live with technology like self-driving cars. You must take that stone to the castle of this land.
Ferdinand, that talking car made me think. I think it's your destiny. You're the chosen one.
Archibald, I feel like I'm soaring up in the sky, and you are my wings.
Oh,
You need to
Ferdinand.
come with me. You need to come with me. Let's hop into that car and go to the castle.
I'll go with you. I'll go all the way with you.
Please get in.
A little while later, they reach the castle. They bring the old jewel, and everything seems to be going fine. When suddenly the captain appears.
Attention!
And he's dragging Kevin and Bernard.
These two losers were supposed to bring that jewel back. That is the property of the Kingdom of Musketon. Musketon deserves that jewel back. You there, you pansy poet, surrender it immediately.
No, Captain! That's wrong!
No. Yes, Bernard is right. It is wrong of you to think that.
What? Wait, hold on.
We lost our sight, but we didn't lose our passion.
You seem to have gained a
And our
passion.
heart.
You've lost your sight, but you've gained your heart. Stand up, look at me. Or don't look at me, listen to me. Huh. Did you both just disagree with me together?
Yes.
Well, fuck. By the rules of my command, I am hereby relieved. Damn it. Well, I guess
You're relieving yourself?
it's the rule. I have to. If you both disagree with me, I never thought you'd do it. I never thought you'd both grow the balls. Wow. Ha. Ha.
Wow.
Wow.
Perhaps our country actually shouldn't exist.
Yeah, we both seem to do things in pretty weird ways. But to be honest, I have always wanted to make origami cranes. That's all I've wanted to do my whole life, and I think it's time for me to go do that.
We understand you. We understand you.
All right, go on with your mission to bring that thing or whatever. Go help those two. They need to get to the king of this place.
3 weeks later, the newly crowned King Ferdinand is giving a speech about the unity and unifying the two kingdoms.
Well, I'm so glad I am the new king. The jewel has been brought back. I feel the energy, and I have a special announcement to make. Archibald and I are expecting.
We're getting married.
and we're expecting, and
Yes.
according to what the doctor said, it's a strange new being that's gonna be born into the country, into the kingdom. They call it a woman.
It was almost an accident that I pressed the button then, but I kind of like it.
That's
it. That's the end. That's the end of Border Crossings. Sorry, what was it? Border Crossings Explosion? No, Border Crossings. I forget. Smithereens. Border Crossings Smithereens. The Advent of Woman. Thank you so much, Julien. That was a wild ride. Thank you, Cesar. That was crazy.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That was fantastic.
We're going to take a very brief break and be right back just to sort of wrap it up and chat about what's happening in our lives. Stay tuned to hear more from Julien and Cesar and myself right after this short break. All right, here we go. Little break.
Hey there. I hope you enjoyed that episode. Now share it with your friends. Please. Thanks.
And we're back. Thank you all so much for listening to that episode of The Offer. It was so much fun to make. Yeah, it was great. So we just want to go around and share our...
That was absolutely insane.
It's an interesting...
I know I keep saying that, but it keeps getting more and more insane the more we do it.
Yes. It is interesting. We've had several episodes now where we have two different neighborhoods or two different forces at play that we essentially by the end of them we sort of realized neither of them were good, right? That's a constant thing that I think happens. It's sort of fun to see as a theme, a motif that plays out in our episodes, and so it's really cool the way it played out here. So I just want to quick ask each of us either for a thing we liked about it or something that stands out in your memory about it, just like a little bit of feedback. So Julien, what were your thoughts on that thing we just made together? What did you think of it?
I really like how we kept things together and the different characters, and brought everything back at the end somehow. I wish Old Man Jenkins had a. I really like that character with the banjo and everything.
I agree.
And the grumpiness. I wish I had more of a time for him, like he was the father of someone, or he was the true king or something. Yeah. But he went into the distance, and I think that's beautiful to walk. I'm glad I remembered for him to drop the stone. Otherwise, we'd be fucked.
Yeah.
But it was I really like the characters and how we kept pushing for the meanwhile thing. That was.
We can always do the sequel to this.
Oh yeah, what happens to Old Man Jenkins in his banjo?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
in his whacking banjo.
The what is it? The Chronicles of Old Man Jenkins.
Yeah.
Old Man Jenkins returns.
Let's do this.
Yeah, I like that. Every time we do this with Julien, it's the same storyline.
We never leave these kingdoms behind when Julien comes on. Okay.
And it's all Old Man Jenkins' story.
All right, and Cesar, what were your thoughts about it?
My thoughts were, I know. Well, first, I want to say that although we've done really, really cool stories, lots of fun with all of our guests, they've been fantastic. This is my favorite so far.
Oh,
cool. Yeah, I agree. It was a lot of fun. It was really just a joy to make. There was a racing across the line. Yes, I agree. I felt like I could have a lot of fun, which I think, Julien, you bring a great funness to this thing. Yeah.
Thank you.
Julien, how can people find you, take classes with you? How do people find out about what you're up to?
Okay, so I'm teaching classes with a company that's called Paris Impro. And you Google it, it's super easy to find, Paris Impro. And
Cool.
there are lots of teachers and lots of classes, so you just ask for the class with me. I'll be teaching all throughout the year, starting in September, different levels. So you just say, I want to be in Julian's class, and she'll put, and the lady at the top, she's very nice, she'll put you there. Other than that, if you want to follow me, Julien at Julien Actor, Julien with an E, Julien Actor on all the networks, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and whatnot, Tumblr and Twitter and stuff.
Cool.
So I'm there. I cross-publish, so it's okay. You can follow Instagram or Facebook, whatever.
Follow your heart.
Yes, follow your heart into my account.
Pick the one you like, and you'll get all the news. Great.
Yeah, so I'd be very happy to get in touch with whoever's listening and enjoying this. If you're in Paris, get in touch. It's always nice to make new friends.
Cool. Great. We'll include that information in the description of the episode. So if you want to see more of Julien, take classes with him, or find him on all the social medias, you can find in the episode notes. So again, Julien, thank you so much. Cesar, thank you. Julien, both. Cesar, this was wonderful. It was so much fun to make. Thank you.
It was fantastic,
so much.
amazing.
You were awesome. Thank you for inviting me on your podcast. It's been an incredible experience. I hope I come back.
Oh, we hope so too.
Definitely. For sure, Julien. All right. Great. Thank you all so much. This has been The Offer. You may find out more about The Offer at... Cesar, you want to say it?
TheOffercast.com. I made that website.